It was a short, hollow reed. One reed was enough. Nothing. Ah! Stay cool, Stobbart. It was only a bird. What the? Steady, guy. It's just a monkey. As soon as I stooped to investigate the hole, its inhabitant disappeared into the darkness. The end of the reed had been neatly bitten off. Now I knew what was living in there. A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing. The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous. What the? Steady, guy. It's... Initials carved into the stone read F.K. Frederick Ketch had been here. Joining the dots would make an equilateral triangle. The hill I was on had reminded me of a camel's hump as I'd climbed up it. Now I had to see what I could see. There was an enormous cave. Every tourist for the last 3 centuries must... An ugly little cave. Didn't look like the sort of place you'd want to leave treasure. It was a good cave for hiding treasure in. Shame about the flooding problem. What the? What the? Steady. What is this? The magic forest of day... No good. The creeper just came away from the rock as I pulled it. The creeper didn't look like... The net attached easily enough to the creeper and seemed secure. Great. I'd created some sort of creeper marker fishing net assembly. Sometimes I terrify myself with my creative genius. I'd successfully got the marker into a position near the top of the needle simply by using the kind of lateral thinking that can get you institutionalized. It was the marker which I had raised up the needle of rock. It was the marker which I had raised up. I could see the marker I had fastened on the rock down in the forest, and right in line with it, the rock I was looking for.
Got you.
But the Collard woman was there. They'll know it was me.
But you have the stone. The right stone, you're sure?
Yes, of course, it's the Jaguar stone. No possible mistake. Here it is. Karzak, please. The police will be looking for me soon. You're going to get me out of the country, aren't you?
Stop your whining, Oublier. Do you have any idea what this stone symbolizes?
I thought you just wanted it to frighten the natives.
Fool. I intend to cast this stone into the sea.
But why? It's unique.
Exactly. With it gone, the Mayan priest's plan to destroy Tezcatlipoca cannot succeed.
I can assure you that Tezcatlipoca is a mythical figure.
Such a small mind you live in. Tezcatlipoca is real. I have seen him in my dreams. We have spoken of his plans for this world. We have spoken of your part in these plans.
My part?
He told me you would be useful. He told me how to crush your spirit by turning you to drugs.
My wife died. You know that full well. She was my world, my everything.
And now? You are no longer useful. She called out your name as she died, you know?
What? What are you saying?
And then they thought you'd done it. It all worked perfectly.
You? It was you? You bastard! You monster! For the love of God, Karzak!
Which one?
There were no signs of life, but I checked that Oublier really was beyond help. We were going to need the stone to thwart Karzak. I knew Oublier would have approved. It was the Jaguar stone, all right.
pirates? I was about to make good my escape when...
Cut! Who the hell are you?
I can explain everything.
Don't bother.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were making a movie.
So who are you?
Stobbart. George Stobbart. 2 B's and 2 T's.
It's okay, Mr. Hawks. He wasn't in the shot.
Hawks? This had to be Carlton Hawks, the newest enfant terrible of Tinseltown. I'd read about him. Nice to know it was still possible to get to be a director armed with only an encyclopedic knowledge of post...
Stay out.
Surfer. Hey there. I'm George Stobbart.
Well, hi, handsome. You're cute. I wish it was you playing the lead male instead of that kid.
I can't act, ma'am.
So what? I bet you can kiss.
I couldn't believe I was having this conversation with a real movie star. What's it like sharing the spotlight with an actor who's young enough to be your son?
What do you mean?
What part are you playing?
Pirate Babs, the ruthless and passionate lady buccaneer. It's a great part. I get to kiss a lot, and I kick ass. Like the boots?
What do you think of these?
Ew, they're awful.
You have no idea how much you've just gone up in my estimation. Take a look at this ancient Mayan artifact.
That's just a hunk of stone with a picture scratched on it.
In a way, I guess. You don't happen to have seen anything similar, have you?
No.
I found this reed in the swamp on the other side of the island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I used it to shoot a poisoned dart at a wild boar. It was a real-life drama, not just a scene from a movie.
Right.
She was having trouble with the whole real life is not a movie concept. Hi there, George Stobbart.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Haiku McEwen.
Is your name really Haiku?
Yeah. It was my mom's idea, okay? When I was born, I was so small and perfectly formed I reminded her of a Japanese poem.
Well, I guess
That's my...
Did you always...
I don't think...
You're not...
It's more like what I'm saying.
Which is what?
Huh?
Stobbart.
I'll get it flipped.
Haiku, baby, are you ready?
Okay, man.
You've been Okay,
What about my big...
it's been cut. Everybody ready?
Up to speed.
Quiet on the set.
Oh,
Why don't you Can't you see?
I know. Why,
But right now, he's locked you out.
that 20... But it ain't...
Oh, Jimbo.
And cut! Good heavy breathing, Sharon.
Natch, I'm a pro.
Did you get the heavy breathing, Flash?
Did I ever, boss? You should have made this movie in 3D.
Haiku, you were great. We're setting up for the stunt now, so get a bite to eat. Savage, on set, damn it.
the bun was so stale. I didn't want another one of them. I was already carrying one of the stale buns. I didn't... I'd better think... It was a stale bun which could easily have passed for a rock. Hey, Haiku.
Yeah, you got something?
I'd like your...
Yeah?
Do you like a pancake?
Look at that thing. You'll have every bug in town.
I guess you're right. Would you like a bun?
No way.
Yeah. I may not be... And I may not have... But... This small...
Man, you're getting...
As I walked towards the bush, it started buzzing angrily. I was already carrying one of the stale buns. Those hornets... Those hornets were not... Hey, Ike.
Yeah, you got something?
I'd like your opinion.
Yeah?
He was too... Hi.
Hello, mate.
You're English, right?
Blimey, you don't miss much. What have you got there?
Would you like a...
Don't mind a wad.
The pancake...
Nice mess.
How long have you been...
Flipping years, mate. Absolutely flipping years. I was in the army before that. Thought to myself, you've been risking your bleeding neck every day. Why not cash in on it like?
So you became a stuntman, just like that?
Nah, of course not. I had to do the training first.
What training does a stuntman do?
First, they told me to stand in the road. Then, they run me down. Straight up. Drove at me with a car. I couldn't believe it. I was up on the bonnet and over the other side before I realised he wasn't stopping. Then they threw me downstairs a bit and gives me a certificate.
I don't want to worry you, but there's a hornet's nest over in that bush.
Hornets. That reminds me of a film I was in. The Black Hornet.
The Black Hornet? I don't remember seeing that one.
Before your time, most likely.
What happens in it?
Lummy, what don't happen in? Dangle from an airship and trample by a zebra.
No, I mean, what was the plot?
Plot?
Did you ever work with Carol Climax?
The Dirty Dachshund? I'll say. Flipping princess, mate.
I heard she was very beautiful.
Mind you, she acted like one too.
Did you ever meet Bertrand Oubier?
Meet him? No. I saw him a few times, though. He didn't like his...
Do you think Oubier...
I wouldn't be surprised if he... Mind you, the...
I thought the public loved her.
Yeah, but people who knew her saw the other side.
Would you like a bun?
No way. The last one I tried cracked my dentures.
Would you like...
No way.
Have you ever seen anything...
What's that, mate?
No, it's just a...
Very nice indeed. Shine it up a bit, you get a few bob.
Hi.
Hi, gorgeous.
Would you like this?
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Huck, don't let him see it.
What's the matter?
Never mind. Just put that cake away and pretend you weren't talking.
Those hornets were not pleased. I didn't want...
What have you got there?
Another pancake?
I'm not having another one of them.
Another pancake?
I'm not having another one.
Now I knew why that bush was buzzing. Hornets. Those hornets were... Mr. Hawk.
Not... Time for the stunts. It's a short run.
Do what?
Plank spikes.
At my age?
I could replace you.
Yeah, with an art...
Replace me? I need to think about it.
A suicidal one would...
Fine. You do that. In the meantime,
Oh, great.
stay right there.
Tight-ass lip. What have you got there?
Another pancake, Bert?
I'm not having another one.
Another pancake, Bert?
I'm not having another.
Hi.
Hi, gorgeous.
Would you like a bite of...
Hell no.
And in... Hey,
Yeah, you got some...
I'd like...
Yeah?
He was too... You wouldn't get me.
Hi. My name's Harris.
You're the kid?
That's right.
Why'd they call you Fly?
Nope.
I decided... What do you think of...
What's the thing? Good luck to...
I wasn't going near that... I wasn't going near that bush. Those hornets were not pleased. Another pancake?
I'm not having.
Another pancake?
I'm not having another one of them.
I did... I did... Those hornets were not pleased. Those hornets... I wasn't going near that bush. I wasn't going to... I wasn't going to upset Hawks anymore by tampering with his props.
Hi.
Hi,
I couldn't think of anything...
What have you got there?
I didn't think it'd be interesting. Another pancake burn?
I'm not having a...
Those hornets were not pleased. No. That was... I don't... Not so... Those hornet...
Get that camera rolling. This could be good. Cut and printed. That was brilliant, folks. Okay, the next scene is down on the beach. This is where Hawkins finds the treasure in the...
Would those...
giant mutant...
There it was. The rock I'd seen from the camel's hump. Now that I was close up, I could make out a small cave near the top of the pillar.
Hey, you! Trouble!
Who, me?
I want you to...
I'm not one of your lackeys.
Not here, you don't. The movie company has rented this island for your trespassing. Do as you're told or...
I was talking to Mr. Savage, the stuntman. Is he all right?
What makes you say that?
He's not making any sense.
The guy's English.
Why don't you use that cave up on the rock pillar at the end of the beach?
We don't have a stuntman.
Hey, I'll do the stunt.
I appreciate the offer, but if you fall, you'll...
No, I won't.
Everybody hear that?
I heard it.
Good enough, we're covered. Got any...
Death-defying leaps.
Okay, people, move out.
No, we're not.
Shoot, I forgot about that. No go, Stobbart. We'll have to use this cave after all.
What's the name of the movie?
Are you trying to be fun?
No.
It's Treasure Island. The only book I ever read.
I don't recall any girls in Treasure Island.
Gotta think box office. People like that kind of thing.
What other changes have you made to the story?
Just a few minor details.
You haven't written out Long John Silver.
Are you questioning my integrity? Of course Silver's still in it. We've even hung on to Captain Flint.
His parrot.
His trained attack falcon. Why do you think Blind Pew's blind?
Did you say you've changed the ending of the story?
That's right.
Do they find the treasure?
Yeah, but that comes later. After they've escaped the volcanic eruption.
A volcano?
Sure. Krakatoa.
All the millions spent on a movie, and nobody thinks to buy an atlas. Who's playing Jim Hawkins?
Haiku McEwen. Oh, don't tell me you've never heard.
I don't go to the movies too.
Jeez. Haiku is only the hottest team. That's why we're on. Gotta film the close-ups.
You don't look happy.
Why should I be happy? Look at that cave. It's supposed to be where the treasure is.
So?
Look at it. It's crap. Does that look like the sort of place anybody... I should have had
What do you mean?
One that looks like...
Who's the leading?
Don't you reckon?
Oh, right. I'd never heard of. You know it?
No, but...
Zombie?
Zombie?
A crazed...
Get me the...
Mr. Hawks doesn't like that cave.
Well, that's just too tough. If he wants the shot,
There's a pretty good cave over on
the one up in...
You got a stunt.
We ain't got no stunt.
That camera wasn't going anywhere. Flash?
Yep.
We can't film at the Needle Rock because the camera's bogged down, right?
You got it, champ.
So why can't we use the portable camera?
You know, that's a pretty smart idea.
I didn't know the first thing. Hi, Bert.
Don't you eye me.
What's the problem?
Huh.
What's it like to work with Carlton Hawk?
Flipping misery, mate.
Look, Bert, what's wrong?
You got a bloody nerve. If I didn't know better, I'd have thought you gave me that pancake just so them hornets would go for me.
Oh, Bert, you've wounded me. How can you think that?
Well, by looking at the evidence.
I don't know why you still want to be a stuntman anyway.
It's all I know, isn't it? If I don't do this, what do I do?
Well, how about being a stunt coordinator?
Being a what?
You stand around in a big jacket and a baseball cap, telling the stunt people what to do.
I can do that.
Hey, you've done the job for years and you're not dead. That's gotta be good for morale.
Well, I don't know.
You get your own megaphone.
I'll do it.
George Stobbart, international adventurer and roaming careers advisor. What films have you worked on in the past?
Remember Death Stalker of the 10th grade? The psychotic biker what crashed into the school bus? That was me. Or what about They Prayed to Satan? I was the bloke in the hospital scene. You know, the one who caught fire, fell through the flipping skylight.
I don't think I caught those. Must be cool getting to travel the world like this.
Yeah, nice here, innit? My Beryl used to love the seaside. Day out at Clacton. Bloody smashing. A pint of jellied eels washed down with a bottle of brown. Quick feel on a big wheel and a stroll around the town. Course, them days, you could live like a flipping king on 10 bob a night. Tombola, frothy coffee at the cafe or the prom.
You know, I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. I've had a great idea. How about you dress up as Jim Hawkins and climb up to that cave over there?
What cave? That cave? You must think I'm balmy. I did me back in being chased by them hornets over that flaming stockade wall. No way am I going up there.
Well, that narrowed the field. There was nothing else. I've been talking to the... He's got a portable...
So?
So you can use the... That's a dramatic...
We ain't got a stabilized harness for it. The
The DW...
You're right, damn it. Hitchcock, Wells, none of them needed one. For crying out. Props, get me a hot dog. We're gonna do a cinema verite pirate movie. George, get to wardrobe. We're gonna make you a star.
On my way. Ready when you are, Mr. Hawks. It was the stone which Ketch had captured from the Spanish. The Eagle Stone.
I returned to Quaramonte and found that George had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation. These sunglasses... George! Titipoco, I'm almost glad to see you. You little asshole, what happened here? And where's... He was pointing to the... Maybe Jean... That cup was no... There was nothing... These are George... Where is he? What's that? It looks like the... Yes, that clinches and managed to... I hope to God... Where's... George has been... He was pointing to the smoldering remains of... That cup was no... There was nothing in the barrel. The barrel was too heavy. There was no... The barrel was too heavy to move. He wouldn't have won. There was nothing I wanted to ask him. There was nothing. I thought about washing the underpants. It was too hot to pick up. I just didn't have the... Hey, Shorty! Make yourself useful and help me with this barrel. Thanks. I recognize... I had, according to the shaman, pity he hadn't... What is it? Ashes. I didn't need the lamp.
Hey!
Too late. I had been... Bonjour, Capitaine.
Only Sergeant Pretty.
Snuggles said I...
Snuggles?
Oh, I mean the General. May I go up the...
We have strict
Oh, but I've told you who I am. Sure.
Well,
Oh, please.
I tell you what. I'll ask Pablo if it's okay for you.
If Pablo saw me... no.
Well, okay.
I'll just run along and play around here.
Okay, you do.
I didn't want to... I really didn't want to... I really... Titipoco, he just looked at... How did you...
Garzac?
Yes. Titipoco. And he just looked at me. Titipoco, he just looked... Titipoco, he just looked... The motor spluttered into life. There was nothing I... Titipoco, he just looked at me. If anybody was going to come up with a plan, it was going to have to be... The engine stopped dead. The motor spluttered into life. The engine stopped dead. Those jackals weren't... I really did... The motor spluttered into life. Titipoco, he just looked at me. The engine stopped dead. There was nothing I wanted to ask him. The scaffold gun. The scaffold. There was nothing. The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid. Titipoco. And throw it over the top.
Rope.
The motor spluttered into life. Titipoco.
Copy.
Okay? Copy. George! I realized those bastards were going to sacrifice George to Tezcatlipoca over my dead body. Thankfully, George was...
Where are they? The eclipse is about to happen.
Patience. Your mother will be here soon, and Karzak will be close behind. Just keep the Yankee covered and leave the worrying to others.
Yeah, Raoul.
The maniacs were going to sacrifice...
Shut up, Stobbart. Just
Calm down. He's no threat.
Hey, Raoul, why don't you do us both a favor and shoot Pablo?
You're very when Karzak cuts your heart out.
I'll bet I'm not the...
Raoul was a bundle of... I wasn't going to risk being caught. Titipoco, do you still have that lighter gun you...
What's going on over there?
Nothing's wrong. Everything is under...
What's that? What's happening?
Trouble.
Give it up.
I'll find out if he does.
Why does it?
His heart beats.
That's not true.
The crates and drop the gun or I
Please!
Don't worry yourself.
Nico!
Firstly, I'm going...
No! I can't let you do that!
Raoul, wait, except you can't. Karzak murdered...
You're lying! Ubi is in you!
Sure, he's in Europe. In London, on a mortuary slab with 2 bullet holes in him.
But Karzak promised! When he...
Listen to her.
I don't...
You've let your mother do your thinking for you up to now. Your mother and Karzak think alike. There's only one
Mother would never...
Oh, I'm tired. Watch this man, and if he makes... Hold still, George. I don't want to sacrifice you by accident.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
They were going to cut your heart out. I think I can guess. We can save the happy reunions for later. We've got to move. Come on!
We're safe.
This is a dead end.
We're toast. I know, Titipoco.
He knows this is Tezcatlipoca's pyramid. The house of...
Well, we can't stay.
And we can't go out the way. I'll have a look round. Take this. It might bring you...
You managed to recover the stones from the village? Then we might have a chance after all. Incidentally,
Titipoco? Oof. The lever was... George?
yeah?
That lever...
Know what I said?
George, sometimes I... Heave! Still no good. George?
Yeah?
George, I can only pull...
Okay.
Raoul, there's something suspicious This sacrifice! Where is it?
Nico was here with Titipoco. They set him free. I couldn't stop them.
You idiot! I should have strangled you at birth. Titipoco's gone soft. He wouldn't have hurt you.
I know that.
The darkness of this hun is almost upon us, and we have no sacrifice to appease Tezcatlipoca. Have you any idea what your incompetence will cost us?
I think so. And I'm glad.
What?
The Mayans weren't fools. Tezcatlipoca should stay exactly where they put him.
Finally got some backbone from somewhere, huh? Shame it's so late in the day.
I'd rather die than see you and Karzak with the devil's power.
Fine, we're still a sacrifice short. See, the eclipse begins. Pablo, kill him! Tezcatlipoca can feed upon his yellow heart.
Nico was right all along, but it's still not too late. Come on then, Pablo. Let's see who sacrifices who.
What place is this? I was in some tiles and dials. I was going to have to figure it out for myself. The tile didn't move. The tile didn't move at all. The room was decorated. The tile moved slightly. The tile moved. The dial didn't want to move. The dial didn't want to move. The dial didn't want to move. The dial voila! George once told me that there's a knack to finding secret doors. I think I'm beginning to get the hang of it.
So I thought, this is it, you know? This is true love. Anyway, I have to leave for a few weeks, and when I come back, what do I find? Damn right. And with who? Labano, that creep. Yeah. Oh, heck. I was hoping for something a little more constructive. Never mind, I'll have a look around. Look, I need to light this torch. Can you do something clever with a couple of sticks, or flint and tinder, or... or a cheesy novelty cigarette lighter, as it turned out. Well, there was nothing else to do around here, so I pulled the lever. Nothing's happened. Oh, I hate that. Don't you hate that? Titipoco? Oh my... Great. Still, I wasn't dead yet. A stone slab that must have weighed tons sealed the door. Charming. Every time I think this place can't get any spookier, it does. There was nothing I could... Yes, finally. I'm out of here. Once more, in... Cool. Onwards and downwards, Mr. Stobbart. This was it. The pyramid's central chamber. Its dark heart. Once before in my life, I'd stood in front of a door and thought, this is it. If I go through there, I'm going to die. I'd been wrong then. I hoped I was wrong now. This was the door that led to the central chamber and the smoking mirror.
Thousands of years trying to chase something that's staring us in the face. When life is lost on its face and you're feeling flat, you must remember that happiness is an inside job. If your name is Mary, if your name is Bob, it's up to you if you sing or sob. Remember, happiness is an inside job. A lot of people travel in search of the sun, flying and fishing, looking for fun. But it isn't easy leaving cares behind. And pretty soon you'll find happiness is an inside job. If your name is Mary, if your name is Bob, it's up to you if you sing or sob. too.